Season 2 off season of Bowling Green Dynasty. Of course, if you missed the end of last episode, or just the entirety of it, got first round out of the playoffs, had to go on the road against Oregon, who ended up making the national championship game. Of course, I think it's too late to go and check all the bracket and whatnot, but if you missed last episode, go check that out if you want to know a little bit more about that. But yeah, it's now we're to the point where we had a great season. Can we build on that? Can we turn that into multiple seasons? Can we turn that into a conference invite? Which I do think I'm probably going to leave the MAC. It just doesn't make sense to. We've won the MAC twice in a row. I've lost one game this entire well, 2 games now. This entire dynasty, both of them have been out of conference power teams I've lost against. So I think it just makes sense to just get some better guys in here. And for the betterment of the program, I think it makes sense to leave. But speaking of leaving, we got a lot of guys that do not seem to want to stick around. Yeah, this is a lot. We got 3 quarterbacks on the way out. 3 running backs, none of them being Daniel Hill, obviously, which is really the one we care about. Rodney Harris is gone. He's graduating. Both of my tight ends are graduating. I think he ended up playing a good amount because Josh Stanowski kept getting hurt. So that sucks. Trevor Tate is gone. Justin Ecklin's gone. And Eric George. He was such a stud at rush D tackle. Also have Stevenson gone. He was my user for most of the year. Well, he's transferring. He's not for sure gone. Yeah, we got a lot of linebackers that want to leave. I don't know if I showed that last episode or not, but a lot of this defense is gone. Or at least threatening to be gone. Keonta Parks is a senior. Dakota Towns wants to transfer for playing time. I don't even know. He didn't actually play. He was redshirted, but I was looking forward to him playing because he's actually quick. TJ Nelson wants to transfer. Another freshman wants to transfer. Yeah, let's see. We got 8 persuasions. I'm going to focus on getting some of these linebackers back. Actually, I'm going to try to get the freshman safety back. Dakota Towns, please, no. Melvin Dalton is staying. Okay. I would have rather had Dakota Towns than Dalton, but I'm not mad. Something's better than nothing. Yeah, I'll ask TJ Nelson if he wants to come back. He has not been persuaded. Okay. Conference or Siege. He would probably stay. And he has decided to stay. Martrice Dilly. I mean, that's a heck of a name. Give it a shot. And he has decided to stay. Cool. Pat Stevenson has decided to stay. All right. We're getting a lot more retainees than I thought we were going to get. Kashmir would be a big persuasion. High persuasion chance has not been persuaded. So a 6'4" sophomore linebacker with 80 speed is gone. He was only normal, and his brain exposure probably wasn't going to go up enough anyways. So that sucks a lot. Pro potential, there's nothing I can do for that. You might as well just be gone. We only have 1 more persuasion left. Okay. Who do we want to do this on? Petaway, maybe? I mean, Gavin Harris, he, I guess, started 14. I don't think that's right. I mean, Elmore. I'm going to try to keep Elmore. He's not been persuaded. Okay. So, final numbers gone. 3 quarterbacks, 3 running backs, 3 receivers, 2 tight ends, left guard, center, 2 left edges, 1 right edge, 1 strong side backer, 2 middle linebackers, 3 weak side backers, 2 corners, a free safety, a strong safety, and a backup kicker. That's a lot. That's a lot of guys leaving the program. I mean, I mentioned a lot so far in this series that I'm trying to get the bad guys out, good guys in. But at the same time, I would like to retain as much talent as possible, and having that much leave is not great. I think we did go up in prestige for that playoff appearance, though. I think, were we a 1.5 stars, maybe 2 star? I think we might have been still a 1.5 stars. So we are up. Either way, we're up to 2.5 now, so that's good. Nobody got drafted, of course. Yeah, I don't think we need to do much on the high school path at this point. In fact, I might actually take some of those guys off the board so I can fit more portal guys, depending on how this looks. It says we need 3 quarterbacks. I don't think so. We'll take a total look at the board here. 4 stars. Any that actually have... there are a couple that have interest. Okay. Running back is not really a guy... Not really a position I think we need to worry about. I think we have a lot of other needs. Cam Calhoun would be huge. Did we try to get Cam Calhoun last year? We might have. We'll try again, I guess. A quarterback. I mean, I guess we need a quarterback. At least a backup. Because all of ours transferred. So, it's worth a shot, I guess. Kamari Moulton. Yeah, that's it for 4 stars that actually have interest. Yeah, I mean, there's just no way Braylon Russell, Jordan Marshall, both those guys are obviously good. But we just don't have a spot for them on the team. That's just simply where we're at right now. Okay, we got a lot of needs and not a lot of, like, roster spots to fill them. So, let's focus. Let's try to focus on secondary. I think our secondary needs to be improved a lot. We have Terry and Nichols, obviously, but we need some additional depth on that. Specifically, like, in the safeties. Throw a couple of those guys on there. These are younger guys as well, which is big. Wow, TJ Nelson actually had interest in coming back. I don't know if I care, to be honest. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and throw these guys scholarships. I guess, is it more worth it to get transfer 3 stars or high school 3 stars? I mean, if we already know that they're not gems, right? Because all these guys are scouted. All these guys are scouted. Brad Turner is a gem, so I do want to make sure I keep him on the board. I mean, this guy's actually not bad. 79 speed. Like, I just don't really know. I mean, the defensive guys will keep. I don't know if either. I don't think Brent's is worth keeping on the board. I'm gonna get rid of him. Agnew, I'll keep because there's probably value there. Do I keep the tackles? I guess. Well, that right there already added another roster spot, or at least another spot in the class. I do need a tight end. That is a good point, because I don't think I have one even recruited yet, do I? No, I don't think so. I have Speed's a receiver. I actually already have 3 receivers committed. Ooh. Why did I recruit him? 5'6", 85 speed. I guarantee you that speed's going to be capped out too. Ooh, that was a bad signing. I guess I can't say that yet. The guy hasn't even made it to campus yet. We don't know how good he is. Yeah, I think Agnew I'm going to take off the board. We got a lot of linebackers on this board right now. We already have 3 signed. 4, including the Mike backer. It's 5'11" and 75 speed. No. 77 speed. Yeah, I'm gonna take both those guys off the board as well. I don't know. I think these guys in the portal are going to probably be better than the guys that I can get out of the high school ranks. Definitely for right now, probably for a couple years as well. Let's go to the actual portal. That might help. Go to outside and or inside backers. See what we can get here. .62", 270 at Mike? Okay. You just have to be positioned wrong. There's no way. Surely that's like an edge playing the wrong position. I didn't mean to do that. Throw 50 points on all these transfers. See what we can do here. Especially these 4 stars. These guys would be huge. Camp Calhoun we tried to get last year, couldn't get. If we can get him this year, that'd be, I mean, program defining signing right there. Bar. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of hours here. We might even be able to scout some of these transfers. Which is interesting. Actually, you know, a better use of these hours would probably just be putting 25 on Brad Turner. Make sure we land the gem. I think that's more valuable at this point. Go ahead and sim to week 2, see what we have here. Yeah, because the scholarships are going to turn into more points as well, so. I actually do really want... no, I'd rather use these points for visits. I was going to scout Lasser just to see what his actual, like, abilities are. That's a fun name to say, but unfortunately I might not get to if Penn State snipes him. Dude, you're Penn State going for 3 stars. Have some shame. Throw a little soft sell there. Champ contender. Let's try that. I don't know how well that's going to work, but we'll throw visit championship contender. I don't know. I've heard before that visits on buys don't actually like do anything. So I don't know if that's going to be super helpful. But I mean, I got the points. I might as well use them for something. Might as well at least make it look like I'm trying, right? I think that's probably the visit. And that's got to be the sell. I'd have to think. It just looks too perfect to not be it. And honestly, if it's not it, I might be kind of screwed. I think if it's not it, it has to be football influencer. And my brand exposure and pro potential are both terrible. So we'll put it there. Oh, we already know it's champ contender. Oh, so we fully already know it's primetime player. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, yeah, that's the only one that has both. Yeah. All right. Cool. Big. Okay, yeah, Duncan Grant's got a lot of takers. I kind of figured. And maybe it's a bad idea to even be going for Duncan Grant because they have Ethan Houck for the next 3 years. I have him for the next 3 years. And if I start Duncan Grant this year, Ethan Houck's probably going to transfer for playing time. This is probably a bad idea to even put my eggs in this basket. But I guess I already have. Yeah, he wants to go for championship contender, not playing time. Playing time would be an A+ for him as well, so that tells me he's already a better overall than Ethan Houck, obviously. I don't know. I don't feel great. I think if I don't get him, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. That's all I'll say. Charles Yagusa, on the other hand, I think is how you say that. Pro potential playing style? Is this just clocked in? Could be gamer. I would prefer it to be clocked in, but for the sake of I don't know, we're going to hedge the bet. Cam Calhoun. Thankfully, they let me just remember what his cell was last time. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself it is. Definitely not just, I got lucky. Ooh, and I get a complimentary visit. That's big. I'm going to take advantage of this, actually. Let's see. Anyone else on defense that's not a corner? Strong safety. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, baby. That's how you do it right there. Because now we got 4 complimentary visits for all these guys. Oh, that's so big. That's actually clutch. All right. Let's go. And I'll use this last 20. I don't know. I guess just throw it back on Brad Turner. I got 45 hours. I might as well just make sure I get the guy. Just land this commitment now, why don't we? Why waste time? Let's advance to week 3, see what we got. No commitments yet. But it's looking good. No, it's not. Okay. Penn State, I think, just has Talibi Kaba. Because neither of those were the sell. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I think this commitment is already cooked. Yeah, it's hometown hero. Alright, well, crap. That's not good. Champ contender is all we know for Laster. I'm going to tell you right now, Laster's moving to edge. Like, there's about no way he's at least moving to edge. 270 pounds. Colin Zakampong is 270 pounds. That's my D tackle 1. I'm not playing this guy at the mic. This guy is a little chunky to be playing Mike linebacker. 270? What is this build? You ever seen a 270-pound off-ball linebacker? Like, there's multiple guys in this game with that build at 6'2", like around 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", 270 to 285 pounds at Mike linebacker. Like, no, you're not, dude. Quit lying to yourself. I just took that off for no reason. Okay. Playing time champ contender. Ooh, at a Monticello. I definitely know where that is. Big Iowa guy here. State. The state of Iowa guy. Need to clarify. Oh, we already know his full cell. Okay. It's exactly what we thought it was. Alright, playing time, champ contender. I'm a little worried. I don't feel like I'm improving the offense a lot this offseason. But I'm getting offensive linemen. I'm getting another quarterback in there. And the offense was not the problem last year. I don't think the offense was the problem. I think the offense was doing its job. It just kind of felt like the defense was lagging behind. Champ contender program tradition. Okay, so it's that. It's probably that. I think if it was football influencer, it'd be playing time, maybe. Does it even really matter? It does a lot, actually. Boy, does it matter. Okay. Yeah. There's actually only 2 cells on the entire board that include program tradition, and the other one I've never seen actually be a cell. Literally never seen it. Coach prestige. And nobody else is even trying. That's beautiful. I feel like my coach prestige should probably be higher than a B+. I mean, I made the playoffs, for crying out loud. There's a lot of action for this 3-star corner. Oh, he's 6'4". Oh, yeah, maybe that's why maybe that's why everybody wants him. Could be that. Could be that or what? Where is it? There you are. Do I wait until I know for sure? So that way, if it is playing time, I don't lose the... I don't think it matters too much. I'm going to answer my own question. I don't think it matters. Oh! Oh, I'm just not getting him. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to cut my losses, because I'm not getting him. There's simply no way I'm out recruiting Georgia when they are gaining speed that fast. Congratulations, he's yours. Throw AJ Hampton on the board instead, a 3-star freshman corner. Guy we could develop. I think that's a better use of my points. Is he open? No, he's top 10. No, that is open, but I'm already 5th, so okay. Champ contender is all we know. Okay. Real helpful. Maybe. I don't feel good about it, but I'll give it a shot. Ooh, it is clocked in. Okay. That is better, actually, because Pro Potential's a D? That's not good. Well, you're going to help it, buddy. You're going to make it a B-, my friend. When you get drafted in the first round. Get some more visits going here. House call? What's house call? Champ contender. Alright. That's why we check these things. Because B- to A-, I think, makes even a bigger difference than A- to A+. Oh, I have no more hours. Okay. I have 5 hours. Well. He's committed. He's already committed. Throw these hours on trying to land Mond, I guess. I don't know. I think I pretty much have all the high school recruits I want at this rate. I don't think there's much I really need to do to get those. We have commitments. The 3-star gem lineman. And Cam Calhoun. Cam Calhoun is a big one. I'm happy about that one. Talibi Kaba does commit to Penn State. Alright. That's a bit of a disappointment, but I think we were expecting that. That's okay. Throw these new guys on the board. Cam Calhoun is such a big commitment, man. We're only getting him for 1 more year. I know that. But, man, we needed that. Oh, okay. So neither of those cells were actually it. They both did nothing. And now I am fully out of the race for Coy Beasley. Okay. Well, at least we got 1 4-star corner, because we're not getting 2. Charles... Playing time now says it's an F, because he's now realizing he'll be a senior and won't play next year. And Michigan is just... He's going to Michigan, isn't he? I'll throw a playing style visit on just to see if that does anything. Maybe I can get some complimentary visits on there. But also probably not. Yeah, because guards. Honestly, maybe I can. Hold on. Yeah, I don't care what Trumer has to say about it. You don't care. I don't have any more offensive players to even put on a visit. Okay. What are the odds that there's a Eugene Hilton? Oh, I didn't know he was out there. I absolutely would have went for T.Y. Jr. I didn't even see he was out there. Man. That is brutal. I mean, I'm not making up ground on Eastern Michigan. Yeah, he's gone. He's going to Eastern Mich. That sucks. Okay. Is there a QB out there that is already in their top 5 that has interest? No. Christian Broughton, if I would have went for him from the start. Okay. Actually, getting a backup quarterback is not a bad idea, though. So I will throw 1 quarterback in just to get in the mix. Actually, having a couple backups isn't a bad idea. Let's go recommended quarterback. Yeah, they both have no offers. And I'm already in their top 3. Or top 10 at least. Throw 50 hours on those guys. See if I got one of them so I can at least have a backup. Yeah, neither of them are going to play. But I just want to have a backup quarterback that's not my punter. Actually, did I recruit a quarterback? No, I definitely didn't. Yeah, so I need to have somebody play backup QB. I would rather it be somebody than nobody. All right. Let's lock up these commitments here. Yagusa, I mean, he's in or out at this point. We'll see. Yeah, I didn't really need to worry about anybody else at this rate. Maybe some last second visits. I think I only got room for one more. Yeah, I tried to get a last second heave for Yagusa, I don't know. I got hours. I'll throw Magiria that last visit spot. Why not? I got 125 hours to do pretty much nothing with. Let's land some of these guys. Anybody that's like close. Mond. Not even that good of a visit. Let's just send the house. Gentry's kind of close. I'll throw the last hours here. Okay, that should honestly probably be enough to give me a 35 out of 35. If anybody doesn't commit, it'll be the quarterback that was like 10th. That was 10th on their board. This should be a pretty big class. We do get Charles Yagusa. I forgot he was so 50-50 until that popped up. That's big. That is huge for the running game. Yeah, we're getting a lot here. This might be a full 35. And if it is, that'll make it definitely the best class in the MAC. I mean, we might be like top 25 nationally with this type of class. Didn't really go too crazy in the high school ranks. I mean, we got like 16 or 17. But, yeah, we get Tucker McDonald. We don't get... Yeah, look at all this orange. We finished second for Gabriel. He goes to Oregon as a walk-on instead. Or did they offer him a scholarship? They did offer him a... Okay. A couple of guys offered him scholarships last second. I wasn't good enough to be in contention. He's normal development anyways. Don't care. Yeah. Tucker's normal. I think we kind of figured he would be. Impact for last year. Impact. Star dev for Nick Clayton. That's big. Will linebacker, 6'5". Honestly, he might go be my Mike linebacker user. 6'5" with plus speed. Gilly with impact. Star for Marquand Hodges. Freshman. That's big. Kelly Jones impact. Star for Jagusa. I'm never saying that name right. Let y'all know right now. Impact for Gentry. Impact for Mond. Impact for Chumra. Normal for Hajrulu. Normal for Stern. Calhoun with impact. Only impact for Calhoun? Alright. Talbot with normal. Impact for the Gem. And then in case you guys missed them, we'll go over these real quick. A lot of normals in the high school rank. Impact for Bolin. Impact for Latui. Impact for Bo Thomas. Impact for Eosef Alatu. Impact for Epps. Normal for Blades. Impact for Cleveland. Star for Lehman. Oh, let's check national. Let's check national ranks for this class. So, yeah, we finished 34 out of 35. That lands us, really, 38th. 3 4-stars, 31 3-stars is 38th nationally. I mean, Michigan State had a 5-star and only finished 1 spot above us just because they did not recruit depth. Okay. Interesting. Let's check out position changes real quick. Yeah, Yagus is already an 89 overall. This is big. Yeah, McDonald's not playing. There's no shot. Oh, we did keep Clayton Richard. I did not realize we kept him. Okay. We're not keeping him, but we kept him for this year. He will probably be my QB2 then. Almost certainly. Hopefully Houck develops a bit more. Daniel Hill's probably going to go up to elite development and be like a 90-something overall. I don't think we're going to get senior year Daniel Hill, unfortunately. But it'd be sick if we did. Deion Ramsey wants to transfer for playing time. I mean, I don't blame you, but also, I don't know, don't. Bryce the Falcon. Oh, Lord, do we not have... Who are you? How did you get here? Were you here the whole time? I guess. All right. Jared Merck. Where are these guys coming from? Where am I getting these walk-ons? I did not ask for these guys. Deshaun Lanier, he might be here. He might be supposed to be here. For what it's worth, I could move Sammy Rakes to running back now, and he'd be a 77. I'm not going to, but he's like a 4 overall higher than he would have been as an East-West playmaker, which I think is what he was coming out of high school. Yeah, Eels have a lot to. I don't know if any of these freshmen are going to play year one, but if any of them are going to play, it probably will be Latu. Although 73 catching is rough off the jump. Norman only has 74, and he has 85 speed at 5'6". I don't think I'll ever be able to get... What did I see in this guy? I was like, yeah, that's the guy. 85 speed, 5'6". Ew. Oh, I don't have tight ends. Okay. We have an athlete, though. Tyree Blades, what positions do you play? Safety corner. 6', 225. Honestly, yeah, he could play it. 85 speed's kind of crazy. I would probably rather you just be a Mike linebacker. I mean, I'll look at what we got here. Yeah, we kept Stevenson. Melvin Laster. That's pretty good. Did we get the huge guy? Did we not? Oh, we did. Melvin Laster. 84 speed at 270? He's 74 overall tight end. What? Honestly, I don't have a tight end. That might be a baller play. Low key. That actually might be a sick play. 62-270 is kind of short to play it, but it's something to think about. No, do I put him at like the Sam or the Will? Honestly, at the edge would be probably pretty nice. Yeah, we did keep Ephraim Asiata. We also have Dilliard. Dilliard's probably just going to slide over to D-tackle. Or would I rather just have Vander Merwe play some more? Or have Cleveland play as a freshman? I think I'd rather have Cleveland play as a freshman. He's 74 overall. Impact Dev, that's not bad. Might just keep Dilliard as like a rotational guy. I'm moving Laster to left edge. Probably a bad idea considering my current depth at Mike is horrible. But I think that just is a better position for him. I'm going to throw Reese to Mike. And then, yeah, we'll have Clayton. Ooh, Orc moved Clayton to the Mike. Clayton is an 84 overall edge rusher? Yes, he is. Okay. So, we need to move some guys around. I see. Okay. We really need to move some guys around. Hold on. Nakia Banks is 6'5". I didn't even realize that. That is crazy tall. 181 pounds is not playing my linebacker, though. Dalton's going to play. I think Dalton was a linebacker. So we're going to move him back to the Sam? Was it? No. Will. Dalton's going to go to the will. That's still not enough for him to actually just go play edge rusher, huh? Why? Why? Did he not move? Where's... It moved the wrong guy. Okay, well. Yeah, I'll keep Lehman there in case, I guess. I'll move Bo Thomas back to the same. I can't move him to the same. Oh, my lord. Okay. Melvin Dalton. Move to the will. Bo Thomas. Go to the Sam. Nick Clayton. Go play edge rusher. You are 10 overall higher there. Does that kind of screw me at linebacker? Maybe it does. But 84 overall, I don't care. I'll make it work. I will say, though, you're not playing over Ephraim Asiata. Go play left. Melvin Lassiter, sorry about it. Matter of fact, why is he so good at, like, tight end? Honestly, my tight end position is so bad, I might just do it. You know what? Yeah, I think that's kind of fun. No, I have, like, no linebackers. All right, turns out he is actually displaying the mic. Turns out I am having a 270-pound Mike linebacker. Surely that won't end well for me. Or can he jump? 84 jumping. Yeah, he can. Okay. Sure. I just screwed his abilities, but sure. Yeah, so I still kind of don't have linebackers. But, I mean, what do I do? What else do I really do about that? I also don't have tight ends. Do I have any receivers that are big? No. No, my biggest receiver is 191 pounds. Okay. This is not ideal. Hopefully I just don't need... I guess we can look at the lineman. Lance Langford has 73 speed. Oh, this guy was a tight end, wasn't he? Yeah. Go back to tight end. Yeah, this guy definitely was a tight end at some point. All right, well, there we go. Just developed the crap out of his blocking for a year. Now he's a physical route runner. And at that, he actually has skill caps. Honest to God, I didn't mean to cheese that. But, okay, now I have a tight end. Cool. I feel bad about that. Because it's definitely going to look suspicious as all hell. But, sue me. I don't know. I don't want to move Yaguska to center. I didn't even have him highlighted. I want Josh Miller there. Go to center. The offensive line actually looks solid now. James Hack has star depth, so hopefully he just develops enough to be the starter. as it is, we have a 75, 80, 80, 89, 81. Actually, Marable go slide over to left tackle. Shaq McCroy's good now. Yeah. Yeah, the offensive line is actually, like, really good now. Okay. And then we have Clayton, who, man, we love our 220-pound edge rushers. I did not see that one coming at all. He was like a 74 overall Mike linebacker, just completely in the wrong spot. Man, who would have thought of the Mike linebackers I recruited, the one that was 270 pounds would be the one staying at Mike, and the one that was 220 pounds went down to edge rusher. That's crazy. All right. Actually, our linebackers could be, like, decent next year. If Melvin Dalton develops, which I don't know how much our Will actually plays, but if Stevenson's not bad. It can't really get much better, but I mean, 81 speed, 6'2" is not bad. That is workable. He just feels bad because user ring number 97 just feels crazy. I have a feeling that 270 pounds is going to bite me eventually. There's just no way it doesn't. There's simply no way that doesn't come back to bite me. But, I mean, hey, if it does, I guess I have Preston Rees. Or, more realistically, I just have DK Gilly be my sub linebacker. And that's really all that matters. Let's go ahead and move to good old training results. Please do me well. We have a Devi upgrade. Ooh. Vander Merway is up to Impact. That's big. Get another one. Daniel Hill is up to Elite Dev. Oh, baby. He is going to have a bajillion upgrade points. Ethan Hawk has 43. First order of business. We got to figure out what to do here. Oh, well. I think... Do we go accuracy? I think we go a little bit more elusive. This might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna make Ethan Houck have 85 speed, just because I feel like that's going to be a lot easier for user purposes. Kat does not like the decision, but she doesn't make the rules I do. We got 6 points. Go ahead and upgrade that accuracy, brother. 81 overall. Clayton Richard, I'll go ahead and upgrade as well. Why not? 84 speed is fine as it is. That accuracy's got to go up. Now, is this a bad idea? Because I'm probably just going to make him either leave even more for pro potential or just leave for playing time. Maybe. Kat, I really don't appreciate the tone of your voice right now. Let me make my decisions in peace, please. Upgrade that power a little more. Yeah, so now he's the backup. So that's better. I like that a lot more. 62 upgrade points for Daniel Hill. Go ahead and throw on Platinum downhill. We're going to make sure he doesn't fumble anymore. 95 should be enough to do the job. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and get me gold head first. Let's go elusiveness. Max that out. We have 5 more points here. Let's go IQ. Get that pass blocking up a little more. He's a 90 overall. You know what? He has a route running upgrade as well. Yeah, Daniel Hill is going to the NFL this year. We are not getting a senior year Daniel Hill. Dude. Leave me alone, cat. Good Lord. Deion Ramsey cannot be made any quicker. Okay. That's not great. Well, just run through that guy's face. He'll be all right. And also, don't fumble it. Bryce, where did you come from? Genuinely, I don't know where this guy came from. I guess so. Isaiah Johnson with 34 upgrade points. All right. Can't be made faster, because that would be too easy. So let's get that route running up. He's a senior, so I'd rather him just be drafted. 88 overall. That should be enough to at least get him in the 6th, 7th round. I genuinely didn't even mean to do that. I just stuttered over my words. Austin Clay with 43 upgrade points. Okay, that's pretty big. Cannot be made faster. Now, he already has 91 catching. His route running can't go up. Oh, that sucks. That actually really sucks. He probably should not be elusive route runner, with 71 route running being the skill cap. Okay, hopefully I will remember that by his senior year. He will be actually like usable. Overall wise. Make him elusive, make him a 79 overall. That's not bad. I think just making him a better return man is probably the move here. Does power really do anything for me? Not really. You know what? Making sure you don't fumble is a good trait of a return man as well. He has 99 catching. Okay. Riggs with 30 upgrade points. I mean, you'd want to think speed, but that's all of his points. Yeah. Well, so next year he's not going to be great for this season, although that will help a lot for his usability. Next year, his overall is probably going to skyrocket if normal dev doesn't screw him too bad. Deshaun Lanier. I probably just screwed him. Whatever. It's fine. So I don't why do they call these guys speedsters? You have 85 speed. You are not a speedster. You're just not. All of a sudden, he's a 71 overall. Still not playing, but cool. Boy, these guys don't get upgrade points at all. Okay. To a 79, not bad. .73 speed. I mean, he's a tight end, so it doesn't matter too much, but that just feels like really bad. Make him a 73. That's not bad. Ed Patterson, 6'6" with gold 50-50. Please be startable. I don't think he is. He might just be my tight end too anyways, because gold 50-50, I'm telling you, will be huge. He has no business having this ability, by the way. He has 76 spec catch. Why does he have gold 50-50? I don't know, but I'm glad he does. See if we can make Ernest like an 80, like 83. Probably not. I'm cool with 81. Get some abilities in there. 82. That's pretty good. For a true sophomore, I'm not mad at that. Ashton Tripp, I don't think he... he will play because I know how offensive linemen love getting hurt in this game. He's a pass pro guy. I don't know how many play actions I'm going to run because play action is notoriously awful in this game. But, you know, why not? James Hack with 70 skill points. 70. Best part is he's a pass protector, so I can just spam his run blocking. He doesn't go up at all. He won't transfer, but he's going to be a crazy player. And next year, when I move him to right tackle, he's going to be like an 80 overall. If not even higher. I'm not even going to worry about abilities, because abilities are going to wear off when I move them anyways. Now, I gotta ask. I know he's a pass pro archetype. Run blocking doesn't do anything for him overall-wise. Look at his run blocking stats. He's like he's the best run blocker on the team. But the fact that he's a pass pro archetype means he's a 71 overall. I guarantee you he's probably going to start at right tackle this year, actually. Maybe not if Shaq McCroy has anything to say about it. But he has normal depth, so who knows. Ooh, do I not? Oh, I do have a left guard. He's just a freshman. Janowski's a junior, so got to take that into consideration here. I don't know how many options I actually run, but hey, if I run option, it's going to work pretty well. I just would rather make these guys actually like good at doing their job. Like, I'm not going to spend that much IQ for... awareness actually might mean a lot for offensive linemen. Honestly, it means enough for offensive linemen that I'm probably going to bump this up. Matter of fact, I'm going to max it. That's definitely like a computer move, but the way that... I would rather offensive linemen have awareness than any other position. Easily. Yeah, this guy's going to be fun to run behind. I'm going to tell you that right now. And he's a senior, so I can just make him a first-round pick. And not feel bad about it at all. Run block power. Does power improve that? No. Does give him strength, though. I think saving up 8 for Platinum Strong Grip probably is the move. Right tackle. We'll upgrade both of them, see who wins. Will it matter if we just have the other guy move over? Shaq McCoy is junior. Okay, so... would have probably rather put some points in the ability so he didn't declare. But I don't think an 85 overall is going to declare. Also, I think we already have our answer. That was not even bad either. It's a 79. That definitely plays a lot of other places, just not here. Not on this line, unfortunately. Ooh, wait, what is quick jump? Just acceleration? So, if he gets 8 more skill points and I actually remember to upgrade him, he's going to get platinum quick jump. I don't know if it's as good as it was last year, but that sounds good to me. Well, that's a bit of a drop-off. Now he's capped out. Well. Okay, now he's capped out. That's not where I want to be. Ephraim Asiata. I mean, he played really well last year. He's about to get absolutely outshined, though, unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah, 88 finesse moves for Pocket Disruptor. I can't get it. Okay. Give him IQ then. Alright. Martrice Dilliard for run stopping purposes. Sounds good to me. Hackampong with 39 upgrade points. He's a senior, so I can go ham. Run stopping is capped out. Platinum Pocket Disruptor. I'm sure that's going to work great for me. 2 more skill points, we'll throw it on IQ. Collins Hackampong's an 86 overall. I now have 2 defensive tackles with Platinum Pocket Disruptor, by the way. I'd rather him just get some... I'd rather him just have skill, I guess. I don't know. Overall. I'd rather his overall be higher than his abilities. He's up to a 74. That's not bad. Did we keep the Dior Gardner? We did. Only has normal dev, though, so probably won't mean too much. Power Rusher, so power moves matters. For overall. We'll go finesse move then. We also have Ron Heaton. Okay. He's probably going to pass Dior then. Bump up that run stopper. Because that is a must for defensive tackles at Bowling Green. He's a power rusher as well. We got to be balanced. Boost against pass blocks on 3rd and 4th down is 88 power moves. Duress is 88 power moves and 88 finesse moves. He'll probably end up being good enough to get both. But, yeah, as that is, that's good enough for DT3. Sorry, Dior. You should have a better dev trade, I guess. Stevenson, not a lot we can really do here. Yeah, bouncer to silver is probably okay, I guess. Does that actually matter when I'm using him? I don't know. Would rather have acceleration up so I can get robber. That would actually be really nice. Let's make sure my user tackle attempts actually mean something. Alright, he's up to a 74. It's not, like, awful. Yeah, Melvin Laster at 270 pounds is going to get gold robber. Probably can go up to platinum with how his quickness skill cap looks. Impact dev isn't like a ton though, so I do worry about that. But yeah, Laster is going to be a very serviceable user if 270 pounds doesn't end up biting me. See, knockout is 84 hit power. He's not starting, so he has time. Not too worried there. Mitchell, do whatever you want. Dalton. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do here? Honestly, 84 speed is good enough. I'm not too worried about that. I think just getting that run stopping up is going to be pretty important. And play rec. If I'm not going to use him. He's a 79 overall now. That's really good. Okay. Calhoun with 41. Not a ton we can do here. He's already really good. Improve that. Throw House Call up to silver. Yeah, King Calhoun's number 90 overall. And we have Terry on Nichols, who he himself is also a demon. Although if we saw last year, we didn't get a lot of picks. We got to get this catching up. That's probably enough, though. He platinum robber. Yeah, sounds good to me, man. Good knockout up. All right. Yeah, Terry and Nichols. We got, all of a sudden, our corners look, corner 1 and 2 both look incredible. All right, I like that. See what Kelly Jones can do. Right, his zone is maxed out. That is a bit unfortunate. Platinum House Call sounds good enough, though. I don't think we need to worry too much about hands. Although I did just upgrade it, and now he can't go up any more overalls. All right, well. Yeah, those, hopefully we won't get much. Hopefully we won't have to see much of these backup corners. But I do want them to be playable. Even if I can't get them any faster than 88 speed. Like, 76 is not terrible for a corner number 4. Would I like it to be higher? Obviously. I mean, I would like for everybody to be a 99, but that's just not possible for everybody. Okay. 65 zone coverage is just not going to work. Yeah, now AJ Hampton's at 75. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. With really good speed, I like that. Ooh. Oh. That was gross. What did I even just see? At least make the change direction good. Get him up to a 72. The 72 is high enough to where, like, if he's forced to play, I'm not, like, crying my eyes out. Oh, so Selma Higgins is going to play safety at some point in his career. Maxed out coverages is crazy, though. I will say that is very nice. Yeah, 5'9", 85 speed. Okay, so we're just gonna bump up tackle as high as it can go, because you will be a safety by the end of your career. We're just gonna get that out of the way now. Ooh, Marquand Hodges says, I forgot he has star dev. That's a lot of skill points. I'm not going to mention how many that is, but that is quite a lot. Let's see. Yeah, I think coverage is going to be big here. See, pass coverage? He's a hybrid type. Okay. We need 86 zone coverage for bronze. That'll do. Get that tackle up as well. An IQ. Ooh, we can't get catching above a 56. Okay, that's not great. I would like Marquand Hodges to be my starting safety, but Cam Howard getting playing time wouldn't be bad either. Yeah, overall wise, Cam Howard is a higher overall. But also, who's to say that I don't start? Who's to say I don't start Marquand Hodges at strong safety for a year? I might. We'll see. See what Talbot has. Ooh, these are actually like really good skill caps. Maybe not for a 199-pound safety. These are really good like linebacker skill caps though. Okay, I have no idea how to feel about this guy. I feel like there's something there, I just don't know what. Okay, Rico Garcia like saw the field a lot last year. I don't think he's going to again though. And I don't know if that's good or not. He's up to a 73. Let's see. Skill caps are not great for Mr. McGeary. And for him being a sophomore, and this is basically already his ceiling, that is a rough transfer. Okay, so yeah. Marquand Hodges is starting at strong safety next year. That is 1,000,000% what that means. Unless Gilly goes up crazy style, which he might, actually. Hold on. Oh, he actually is. Okay. Let's get that tackle up. 74 hit power. I'm not too worried about hit power, just because hit sticks never end up being fumbles anyways. Doesn't matter what your hit power is. Dakaya Banks is 6'5". That's what sucks. He's 6'5" and 90 speed. That's crazy, like athleticism-wise. But unfortunately, he's just not a good enough overall to where he'll ever play. And that's kind of just the nature of the beast. My kicker is a senior. That's not good. Give me gold deep range for my kicker. All right, sweet. He's got 93 kick power. Awesome. Let's see. Yeah, let's just max this power out. Who in their right mind is upgrading their throw power and accuracy for their punter? Unless they, like, go for it all the time, in which case, just go for it regular. Alright. Anybody else I didn't get, we're just going to auto-progress. Yeah, this team looks really good. We can't see, like, overalls yet, but I'm going to venture to say this seems higher than a 74 overall. And with that, we will be leaving the MAC. As much as I love Maction, I think it is best for the future of this team, of this program, that we go our separate ways. Where to? I'm not really sure. Big 12 seems like a pretty logical stepping point. Kind of that in-between between, like, Big 10, SEC, ACC. At least in this game. Say what you will. The only problem is, they already have 16 teams. That's actually not, like, that many. Like, Big 10 has 18. ACC has 17. The American is also an option. But I think we're pretty clearly better than all these teams. And it's pretty much the same thing as the MAC. Like, really, our only overall-wise competition in this conference would probably be, like, Iowa State, K-State, Texas Tech. We're not ready for the Big Ten. We are not ready for the Big Ten. Our 2 losses last year were to Big Ten opponents. And I think they are simply better than we are right now. So, for next season, at least, Bowling Green will be moving to the Big 12 Conference, joining Cincinnati in that conference. Did they kick somebody out? I don't think so. Whatever. I'm tweaking. Encourage transfers. I don't think we need to worry about this. Yeah, we're still 10 under. Okay, I got a really good feeling about this team next year. I mean, we made the playoffs last year, and we improved significantly everywhere else. I mean, we're still fairly young, but also at the same time, we're young, but our youth is probably still leaving us. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the future has for us. But I think that is about it for Season 2 off-season. Yeah, we are an 82 overall. 84 offense, 79 defense. That's if they actually upgraded everybody right. I'm going to check real quick. Make sure nobody's stuck with like 100 upgrade points. And it doesn't look like it. Tucker McDonald is 23, but I think that's because he's just maxed out. No. Okay, well. Not that I necessarily care, because he's not going to play. But, I mean, that's the stuff I'm talking about, where if you don't do this stuff manually, sometimes players just don't get upgraded. But, yeah, that will just about do it. I'll set up the recruiting board off stream. But thank you guys so much for watching this one and all the previous ones. Support's been crazy lately. Just doing what I can to give you guys as much content as possible. But appreciate you checking it out and see you in the next one.